Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm I. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please think about subscribing. Today I got an album review of Eminem, aka Slim Shady. He's hotter than a set of twin babies. You know what I'm saying? This is the GOAT's 11th studio album, Kamikaze. Kamikaze is a follow-up to everybody's favorite Eminem album, Revival. I thought Revival was good. It's not because I'm just on M-Sack. No, I thought Revival was good. But for Eminem, good isn't good enough. When I first saw Revival's track list, I don't have any beef with what M was trying to do. Like, there was a lot of the album, like the features, it just seemed really popish. I ain't got no beef with Ed Sheeran, he cool and all, but I want to see M, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you really trying to work with these people, or did the label tell you, yo M, you need to work with it? You know what I'm saying? And it just was kind of like that for me. He's transcended, you know what I'm saying? He's more than just a rapper, and I get that, but you know what I'm saying? Give the fans, your OG fans that always loved you from the jump, give us what we loved about you, you know what I'm saying? Give us that raw, and I feel like Revival, he was just kind of reaching for that pop audience too much. The overall message of Revival was to just us as people, to just rise above all the bullshit that was going on with the presidency and the government, just all the bullshit. And I respect the message, but it's just like, it's almost like a cliche thing to talk about Trump. Like, for M to just revisit it, it was kind of like redundant to me, you know what I'm saying? But I respected his message. Everything made sense. It was just a topic I've heard over and over and over again, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to this new album, Kamikaze, it's almost like Eminem is trying to rectify, you know what I'm saying, putting out Revival, and he's giving us Kamikaze, and he sounds very angry on this. He sounds determined, he sounds motivated, and I love the fire he comes with on this entire album. He's not at all happy or amused about what the public was saying about Revival. Once again, I thought Revival was good. People were acting like Revival was the worst album that ever came out. Like, knock it off, man. There are a ton of, mumble idiots that put out just garbage works. You're telling me their stuff was better than what M put out? Like, knock it off. You know what I'm saying? That now you just being dumb right now. Like, are you dumb? You know what I'm saying? Like, you being crazy right now. Everything was cool to me, but with this album, man, he's back with a vengeance. He's coming through just like a kamikaze pilot, wanting to destroy the enemy and giving zero f what happens to him in the process. That's his mindset on this project right now. You get that feeling like Eminem is reminding mother who he is. The Ringer is like the perfect opening track. M is just angry, and he's just going down the list, just naming people, naming everything that's wrong with hip-hop nowadays. He fires a lot of shots at a bunch of people I feel needs shots fired at them. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop is in a terrible place. You know what I'm saying? You have artists, you have rappers that they give you hope. And then you have artists that disrespect the OGs, disrespect the legends, and nothing happens to them. This craft, it's almost like now anybody can talk about, oh yo, I'm a rapper, and not even be good, and it's okay. Executives and all these record labels, the public, the younger audience, that's what they want. And being skilled is not at the forefront anymore. In rock and roll, they treat their legends like kings and queens, but in hip hop, there's no respect at all. And he's touching on that, and I respect it, and I love it so much. Kamikaze was a surprise album, and within the album there was a lot of surprises as well. Eminem, traditionally, he raps on the typical Dre beat. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really trappy, but on this album, I love the fact that he tried something different. I'm a person that sometimes I hate change when it ruins something, but I'm okay with change when it actually sounds good and it makes something better. It adds to it. On songs like Not Alike featuring Royce the 5'9", songs like Lucky You featuring Joyner Lucas, the Kamikaze song, M is rapping on fast tempo, trappy beats. You know what I'm saying? He's even ad-libbing with it. And he sounds very natural on the track. You know what I'm saying? Nothing seems weird. That's a flow, you know what I'm saying? That's a flow pattern that you don't normally see Slim Shady on, but he comes in with it and it's so natural. He's like properly acclimated on the beat, you know what I'm saying? As an MC, it's dope to have a style and a particular way you do things, but when you show people that you can be, multifaceted and do different things, right? Beat-wise, that you don't normally do and still come off organic, it's mad respect. The song Lucky You featuring Joyner Lucas, I'm absolutely in love with that song. Y'all gotta move. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I absolutely love that song from the beginning to end. This song right here was like a lyrical exercise, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Jay-Z. He ain't my man, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's dope to me to see that Eminem is aware of Joyner's talents, right? Even on the album, he named people like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Hopsin. And I don't know if you guys saw Hopsin's video on, I don't know, Instagram or something like that. He was so excited that M mentioned his name because he's always being compared to M. And that was pretty dope to me. Eminem sometimes, like, he raps, and you can tell he really loves his craft, but homie really don't do nothing but rap, you know what I'm saying, and kick it with Royce and, you know, his crew. And to see that while he is aware of what's going on, that's great about hip-hop, that's dope. Joyner Lucas, you know what I'm saying, he hung in there with M, you know what I'm saying. I think M had the better verse. I'm not trying to be biased. If you've listened to Lucky You, you may agree with me. Some of you guys may disagree, but that's fine. But Joyner is putting the world on notice, man. My favorite song on the album has got to be Stepping Stone. This song right here was really dope. I had it on replay, man. This whole album was on replay, but I really enjoyed this song. On this song, he's talking about, you know, the legendary D12. He's talking about how when Proof died, a lot of things went bad. He didn't know what he was trying to do. A lot of mistakes he made, a lot of mistakes the group made, and he wishes he can do something different. Like, the tone on this, I mean, the beat, it's sad, but it's also like, it gives this theme of we're going somewhere. We're still working on us. We're gonna bury the past and still come back together. Maybe still not as D12, but we gotta mend the friendships and all that stuff. And it's dope to see M talk about that, because I always wondered what really happened to D12. I was a big Eminem fan coming up, but I wasn't a big D12 fan. I loved Proof, I'm saying RIP to Proof, but I was more of a 50 Cent, G-Unit, Aftermath, you know, Shady, you know, talking about particularly Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Another song on the album that kind of takes a different tone, it's not so angry and it's not so vicious as the other tracks, is the song Good Guy. This is a smooth, slow jam featuring Jesse Reyes, and on this track, Eminem is talking about a destructive relationship between him and a person. At first I thought it was Kim, but it's not really conclusive that it is Kim. He could be talking about, you know, all the other side bitches he was rocking with. You know what I'm saying? It's not really that conclusive to just pinpoint Kim, but he's talking about how sometimes love can be so blind and it can be so wrong. Like, everything is going wrong, but in a weird way, it feels right. It feels good. You know what I'm saying? This album right here, I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10. The production, the message, the overall tone, I love his hunger, I love the fire. Like, Revival not being the success that he may have wanted it to be, it just lit something under that ass, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that so much. No matter how high and how on top you may feel at times, you know what I'm saying, there's always sometimes room to improve. And the only bad thing that I have to say is probably like a personal problem. Like, I'm in school, I go to school full time, right? And I'm gonna definitely balance YouTube out as well, but you know what I'm saying, surprise albums kind of throw off my schedule, but that's a personal problem. I'm still happy with Kamikaze. Some people say that Eminem has lost it. He doesn't sound the same. Well, yeah, he was on drugs back in the day. Right now, lyrically and wordplay wise and his pun game, I mean, everything is just intensifies. And when it comes to his wordplay, it's different because he enunciates every single word. You know what I'm saying? He enunciates every single word, and that's why he may sound different. If he just flowed normally without enunciating so much, he wouldn't sound different. He would sound like old M without him holding the nostrils. He had a line on the song The Ringer, the opening song, where he said that you're calling something I do whack because you're too stupid to get it. Like, I know people in my personal life that'll call a lot of things whack because they don't understand the line. They don't understand the scheme of it. You know what I'm saying? So they'll call it whack. And a lot of people who follow mumble rap, that's what they do. They don't understand the bars. They don't understand it. They don't want to understand it because the music they listen to is like very basic, no meaning, no skill, no talent, nothing. It's just to make you just do this. But so when it comes to Eminem, he's so complex. Guys like Eminem, guys like Nas, Jay, you know what I'm saying? They make you think. And for that younger audience sometimes, even though I'm 22, I'm technically part of them. I like, you know, I love hip hop. I love the lyrics. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys like it. Give the video a like, get in the comment box, and most importantly, do not forget to hit that sub button. And I'm out. God bless.